Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. So today we're just going to be running over the new the new updates and events and all that kind of changes that have happened after the long maintenance that we had of about what 8 hours. So yeah, it was a proper update. So as you can see, all this stuff's new, in brackets new. So let's talk about the updates first. Most recent version of 2.8.0. The update contents try feature has been added. They added the feature try, which lets you try out a feature that is... Guys, I'm so sorry. I kind of just woken up and I'm still like kind of asleep. So I apologize. I'll read that again. Added the feature... see? I still can't. Brain. 1, 2, 3. Added the try feature, which lets you try out featured characters and summons. So basically, you know where you can see the different characters' arts. They have a blue card, they have an alt. You can actually try them out now. I'll show you that in a minute. And I actually noticed a couple of things that it could be quite useful for. So we'll get to that in a minute. UI, you can now return to stage details screen from the battle member select screen. Okay, so that is basically, in my understanding, remember, this has happened to me so many times where I would take the wrong team into... let's fight, and the characters I don't need to level them up because there's no one on that team that's going to get Zenkai boosted, for example. So I take in the wrong team and I'd have to close the game, reopen it, and then go back into the stage and with the right team. So now at least if you take the wrong team in, and you can at least back out, take the right team in, and that is going to save you so much damn time and effort, and that's actually a very nice convenient change. I don't know why it wasn't a thing before, but at least it is now. Better late than never, I guess. Change the Assisto Bot item collection screen so it can be viewed as a list. I mean, I don't use that, so maybe you guys will find that more convenient if anyone uses it. System adjusted auto mode so that it stays on even when players use arts card abilities and their rising. Oh my god, yes. Okay. So auto mode can be turned off or on by tapping auto on the top left. Okay, cool. Okay. So basically, this is also something very good for me. When I just do the ultra space time rushes, I'll often put it on auto mode because I just can't be bothered to do it myself anymore, even though it goes a lot quicker when I do it. I'd rather just find something else to do in the background. So often when I look at my phone, I'm just like, why are you not attacking? Like, do something. So then I get really annoyed that my CPU is just standing there or whatever, you know what I mean? So then I decide, okay, use a card because it'll actually land. So I do it, but then it turns my auto mode off. So instead of being able to just let me queue up my cards, it turns off auto mode and then I got to put it on, but then it deselects my cards kind of thing. So it's a lot more convenient, and actually when I select my Rising Rush, at least it'll hit my target and then it'll still be able to select the card for me, and then I can go back to what I was doing. So it is actually a lot. I like that. I like that change a lot, actually. Updated various events. Yeah, they've changed quite brought back a few more events. Fixed bugs. When pressing the ready button in hyperdimensional co-op tutorials, some users would become unable to continue. Okay, I've never had that. There was an issue where the adventuring buttons would not work after scrolling on the adventure screen. Didn't have that, thank God. In the hyperdimensional co-op, when a Rising Rush was activated at the same time as the buddies, the players who activated it first did not have their number of Rising Rushes counted. Interesting. So, yeah, there's just some pretty decent changes. Now, let's go over the basic one. This seems to literally be every single weekend now. I thought it was going to be for like 2, maybe 3 weekends. It is here every single weekend by the look of things. So, yeah, what I would recommend you do is summon on this banner. I personally would recommend, because it is definitely weighted more towards LFs, and a lot of you have been pulling LF units. I unfortunately am not that lucky. I have only pulled EXs on these banners. On this banner, sorry. So, yeah, I'm still hunting this Vegeta because I really want him. I don't care about Goten, I just want the Vegeta. And that's about it, really. I would recommend summoning on this because it is weighted towards the LFs, and if you get the LF, it's 100 crystals. It's not like 10,000 crystals you have to spend with a less likely chance of actually pulling them. So it's actually worth it. Excuse me. And then we have UST coming back. I mean, nice crystals. And the summon on that weekend, or that banner, you got Rising Battle Broly. So if anyone didn't actually manage to fully soul boost him, or get the right amount, get him to red 4, get him to red 7, then here's your chance. There's a possibility, and I'll give my thoughts on this now, because I also gave my thoughts on my anniversary predictions yesterday, which if you haven't seen, I talked about the update and the anniversary predictions in yesterday's video. And I'll give a little mention that it could be Dragon Ball Broly themed. The likelihood of that is a little bit less, because I was honestly expecting, like, the anniversary of the Broly movie to give us, like, Broly units or a Zenkai Broly or something like that, right? I was honestly expecting that to happen. This is kind of making me think that the next Broly, or the next Zenkai, could be a Broly. Perhaps the red one that could eventually get Zenkai, because he's very, very old. Or the purple Fury Broly, whatever, the Berserk Broly. That he could be Zenkai. I've already got him to Friendship 10, so thank goodness for that. Then Hyperdimensional Co-op boss is God Goku, the Kaioken Blue. I have actually faced him. He's really not as bad as Gotenks. Gotenks was a freaking pain in the butt, and this is so much nicer already. I can tell. Yeah, it's no paralyze, nothing like that. He does do a bit of damage every now and then, but realistically, and he tanks a lot. But realistically, it's not that bad. It's very manageable. It's actually quite nice. So this is also very, very good for new players, because as we all know, Super Saiyan God Shallot is coming out, and you can only get Super Saiyan God Shallot, obviously, if you completed all the story. And now what they've done is basically, if you're a new player, you don't get charged, I suppose. You don't use any energy when you take part in any storybook events or chapters until you finish chapter or part 5. So that's actually really gonna help a lot of people. So you can literally just spam through every single stage, and this is gonna be around until the anniversary, I'm guessing. They're not gonna keep this, surely. Yeah, there. Up until the 6th of the 24th. So as soon as the anniversary, I'm guessing, ends, so will this event. So if you're a new player and you want to kind of spam through all your stages of the main story, then I'd advise you do it now. So that's actually a really good change to help their players, and a lot more people are going to get Shallot, so that's pretty cool. We spoke about all these yesterday. Confirmed Dabura is not on the list. It's just... yeah, and then we have this. Do not, I'm going to say, before we even look at the banner, do not summon on this banner. Yes, it is a phenomenal banner. Do not waste your crystals, please. I don't want people in my comments saying, oh, summon on the banner, I didn't get what I wanted. Don't summon on the banner. It's not worth it. The anniversary is less than 12 days away at this point. It is not worth you wasting your crystals. So, yeah, these units, honestly, yes, they're very good. Are they worth summoning for? Honestly, the only one I can say for certain summoning for is worth is SSJ4 Goku. But do not. It's not. Just don't. Just don't summon, please. I don't want people being upset that they didn't pull what they wanted. It's not going to be a happy time. So just, I'm hoping you guys are also doing this Goku choice battle every single day, because definitely worth it. You get 59cc every single day. Now let me show you what I was talking about in terms of the try. So where is the weekend banner? Damn. That's fine. Let's go into here. I would have liked to use the Aleph Vegito. Not Vegito, the Aleph Vegeta, the green one. Now let's just use my boy Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because we all know I love him. You can't not. Anyway, this is a pretty good little way to test if you actually like how the unit plays. If you want the unit, what they do during battle. As you can see here, he gives inflicted blast debuffs during battle. So you can see that. You can test out his blue card, how it feels, how it sounds, what it does. And then it regens. It just regens all its health, which is fantastic. You can see his buffs build up. You can see how long it takes to build them up. It gives you a really good feel for what the unit does. So this is a very nice feature that they've added. So if you don't like how a unit feels, you're not going to want to summon for them. This is a good way to test that. Now, I actually wanted to test something. Let's try tackle step. So sidestep, go forward, tackle. What does it do? Oh, it just knocks them back to mid-range. So yeah, it just knocks them back to mid-range. So you cannot combo. What I mean is, look, if you attack, you go forward, you just do that. They get knocked back to mid-range. He could evade. He could, obviously, if it was a real player, they could evade that attack. So that's actually really cool. I like what they've done. This is actually also a really good way, now that I look at it, to practice. Obviously, you're not going to practice tackle stepping since it's not a thing anymore. But it's a really good way to charge step. Like practice charge stepping, so go there, go here, make sure his health doesn't drop. Go there, go there. You can practice charge stepping, make sure the health bar keeps going down and you don't drop combo at any point. It's actually a pretty good way to practice that. So if you want a place to do it, just go to your summon shop and just go on any unit you want to practice with and then do it. Just do it. That's basically it, guys. I don't really have much else to say other than that's the stage. I'm actually going to be saving my dual coins, my green ones, because I think it's wise to. I usually get, if I don't find it absolutely necessary to get these chrono crystals, granted it's ridiculously expensive. It's expensive as hell to get these with dual coins. But honestly, as a free-to-play player like myself, I kind of do it sometimes. When I'm especially low on crystals and I'm trying to save. So I'm going to keep these saved until the anniversary comes around, because we don't know what's going to happen. And at least with the anniversary coming around, you can always buy these multi-Z powers if you need to. Instead, if you get lucky and pull the new units, you can use it on them. Except on LFs, you can't use it on LFs. So yeah, that's basically it for the update, guys. Tackle step is no longer a thing. Tackle can no longer be abused, thank God. And it seems like they've got a pretty good amount of updates going in. Or update changes. So I'm actually quite happy. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, about this update, if you're happy with it or not. If, yeah, we all know most of us hate to tackle, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave the video. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope I covered everything I needed to. Like I said, it's early. I can't actually quite remember, so forgive me. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget, do all the above that we normally do, and I will see you all in the next one.